this is the 90s. People don't act like that anymore. And that's what's really going on in the world today. Wow. Yeah, close the blinds, loosen your robe, and cozy up to that one. Okay, everybody relax. You can say that again. Whoa. And they were like, podcast? And I'm like, yeah, fuck you.
Hey, welcome, yay! We're all here. We're going for great greeting. Hello. It's Wednesday again. What do we got? November 28th, 2012.
2012. Some say.
Most people would, I think. My name is Brandon Murphy.
Hello, Brandon. My name is Patrick. Patrick Neese.
And we are joined today by our good friend.
They call me J-Rod sometimes. My friends do.
J-Rod?
J-Rod.
You're just gonna stick with J-Rod? No full name. Let's keep it.
My name's Jared Scott.
His Christian name is Jared Scott.
But today we're gonna go with J-Rod. We'll refer to you as J-Rod anyway.
It's a Rod-diculous.
It's been it's extra week. We got an extra week gap here where we should have put up an episode last week, and now we're just gonna do it this one because of our
Why?
situation last week.
What's the situation?
We recorded last Thanksgiving's Eve with Dan Shelton and stepbrother TJ. Stepped in, sat down with Patrick and Brandon here to discuss some things, and we had a good talk. Great episode prepped, all ready to go. File saved, and next day you go to open it. It opens. It's still the same length.
Same time stamp of...
Yeah. Everything should be there, but there was no sound, no voices.
A ghost of a podcast.
It's like we were never there. So yeah, everything's gone. All our discussions, all of our
Thanksgiving
special. Died. The day Thanksgiving died.
And I drank through it with the wild turkey, of course, and didn't really recall much.
That's very festive.
Didn't recall much of what was said. Murphy enlightened me on a few good things towards the end. We were discussing, but yeah, other than that, it'll be in our hearts. Maybe not my mind, but maybe Murphy's mind. And,
or maybe we'll recover it at some point.
I'm hoping for the best.
Maybe we'll find it hidden on the compuper somewhere. But
I think it's there somewhere.
Yeah, probably not going to happen.
It'll be a Thanksgiving miracle.
I hope so. I hope we find it. You don't do you ever do wild turkey Thanksgiving?
No, I never even thought about doing that.
It's disgusting.
Thanksgiving tradition. You just drink a bottle of wild turkey while you sit around on Thanksgiving's Eve.
Thanksgiving's Eve. We said that about 20 times.
Yeah,
I didn't even think about that. I had a bunch of Rumpleman shots downtown, though.
That was Thanksgiving's Eve?
Yeah.
Downtown St. Louis? Downtown St. Charles?
Yep. And then got too drunk and me and Yule Rock left the ride that drove us down there.
Like, you took their car?
No, like, he drove us and we bailed and got in his cab with these girls.
Oh, nice.
With what kind of plan?
With ladies?
With absolute.
Did you have sex with them?
No. Did
they play with your penis at all?
No.
Was that the original intention?
That is,
yes.
That's some risque stuff.
No.
Murphy. I mean, that's...
Apparently, Talania's is like a 70s disco.
You were at Talania's and they were partying on Thanksgiving's Eve?
Yeah, I couldn't handle it.
That you couldn't get them to party with your penis?
No.
Oh.
No, couldn't do it.
Wait, so you're partying at Talania's, or you went to Talania's after with these ladies in the cab?
Well, we went downtown to a couple bars, and then it was like after 3 o'clock, and we thought we were going to get pizza at Talania's.
Okay.
Well, and it was a group of us, but we just so happened to leave our ride behind whenever we went to Talania's.
Okay. With these chicks
Yeah, and
You got in the cab, and did you make it to
coworkers.
Telania's?
Yes.
Okay.
But we didn't get any pizza. It looked like a 70s disco. It didn't look like a pizza place.
What, like there was partying going on inside of the Telania's?
Yeah, and there were nothing but mirrors everywhere. And like,
You sure it wasn't just a club named Telania's?
that's a strong possibility.
Or maybe was someone using like maybe a Galaxy S3 and their shit wasn't up to date and they should have had their iPhone.
Oh,
To
knocking
find-
them for using a different phone that does the same stuff.
Yeah, maybe they just like took you to what used to be a Telania's and is now like a swingers club.
I don't know. But we got lost inside Union Station. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
At like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Everyone make it out safely.
Yeah, it was just me and our buddy Eulenbrock.
Well,
$90 cab ride later. Got back here.
Thanksgiving's Eve.
yours went better than ours did.
We still had a good time.
No, it's good. Did we talk about much that day? Should we bring up anything we talked about? I know we talked about the new mic situation. We got a microphone now instead of talking into the computer, so that's a little better. But I bought 2 of them and plugged them in. Only one will work at a time. So now we just have to use this one microphone and turn it up basically like the computer speakers we were talking to
Yes.
already. But I emailed a company trying to get this shit situated, so hopefully we'll have 2 mics and a decent broadcast coming up pretty soon. But for now, let's do a shitty one. How you guys think?
We did a test. We did a test and it sounded good.
It all did sound good on the test.
I liked it.
I think that's how you say that word.
I mean, the
Yes.
quality here is at just such a high level that we will do at least one 10-second test before each podcast.
Oh yes, we do make sure that everything is on and working, and we don't record something and then it disappears the next day. Oh wait, never mind. That happened.
Yeah, we'll find it.
That's all right. Maybe this is Mike's fault. Maybe this one will disappear too.
What's on the agenda?
Fuck it. I don't know. We got a lot. Fuck whatever happened the last couple weeks. Today is lottery day. Everyone's talking about the lottery situation.
Yes.
550 million, I think, is what it's estimated to be by the time the drawing happens in a couple hours here.
Someone gonna win? You think?
You give me like half of that and I'd be good.
Like
is that
half?
what people say?
They
say
yeah,
like-
people like a big one is $1 million. I'd be good
I'd
with
take
$1 million. I'd be all right with $1 million.
I'd quit.
Me fucking too. Oh, the lottery's a big deal to everyone.
I wouldn't want the whole thing. I would probably give all of it away, like the majority of it.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people do. I think you kind of have to. You get looked down.
So you can live with
Well,
yourself.
isn't there like a curse though? I thought like people that won the lottery like are having like horrible lives, like just.
There's been studies. Some people do not live all right after they win a bunch of monies.
They don't do well.
Something happens to their brain. They can't handle all that money that fast. It's like not good for anybody.
No.
You read that study. That I guess
we should
after you-
cite.
Yeah, after you. Well, you could explain the story as to how they, just tell it.
Okay.
You know better than I.
Well, no, we got it pulled up here. Basically, like people, they did a study on like a long-term study on people that have won the lottery and like things that have happened to them. And I'd say most or a high percentage of people, like their lives turn to shit. They end up owing some crazy taxes and they go to jail, or their wife leaves them, or they give too much away in donations and it turns to shit, or
They die.
what I found most interesting was basically like people that do fine, like they do good, the money's good, but like they're like super depressed, like they get used to, what was the term? It was,
Man, what was that called?
I got it written down here somewhere, but basically like,
Probably a common term for adjusting.
well, basically like you get used to the money, like the human mind just adapts to whatever situation it's in. So even though your life sucked and you dreamed of the millions you could have if you just won the lottery and how good your life would be, like your brain gets used to it so quick that it's not even like your life is not.
That's when it gets wasted on people. It should be people winning the lottery. The people that win the lottery that don't do anything and lose it all and go crazy, they were destined to do that to begin with. I'm sure they weren't great people. I don't know how popular the lottery is, aside from it being $550 million and a major news story. How many people really play the lottery that are throwing their money out there to basically not win. Most people know you're not going to win, right?
Wow.
They just they just don't mess with the lottery. I don't really mess with the lottery. When it hypes up like this, I'm not going to lie, I bought a ticket.
Yeah.
But
it's weird.
I thought about it and I was like, can't do it.
It's almost like a social effect where you run with a running group of people to get away from something. You're like, okay, I have to, because my life and theirs is going to be better and I will kill myself. There's this one dude in the office that won't get in. I'm like, dude, you're going to commit suicide when we win. And you are going to kill yourself. There's going to be no chance for you. You won't be able to live with yourself for that $2 you couldn't part with.
Yeah, I mean, he'd have a lot of work to do, too, because your office wouldn't exist anymore, basically.
We were like, no, but you'd be like the general manager, because everyone would quit.
He'll end up
my
making
manager was
more...
like, yeah, I'd be out of here immediately.
That kid will make more money than everyone else, because he'll just move straight to the top of the company.
Play it smart with his money. Like, our lives go terrible, and he lives out his life happily and managerial. I don't know.
I think most people that win it are, like, kind of... they have that mindset already and all the stuff they're going to do with it. And they're not going to, most people aren't going to use it to better themselves. They're not going to invest it the right way or use it to, like, do what they've always wanted to do. They're just going to, whatever. You were talking about, people getting all messed up and not being able to live with it. So there's, stories. They got this one dude who won in 2002, $315 million. And same thing you said, he gave away millions to charities, $14 million to start his own, and then one time a briefcase, $545,000
cash money
in a briefcase stolen out of his car, and then he got arrested multiple times for drunk driving.
What I love right here, just to kind of stay just right there with you and then carry on, is the picture we're looking at, right? With his arm around his wife and his kid. Where does it say that the money was stolen out of the car from? Where was he at?
Cross Lanes.
Keep going.
A strip club.
He's this old ass dude with his little daughter next to him and his loving wife and his charities and his good things, and he got $500K more, so like $540K stolen out of his car in a briefcase at a strip club.
Yep.
So he probably spent 10, 15.
They don't even address that.
How much was he spending at? I want to look up how much he was spending at that strip club.
They don't address it.
With like $545,000.
Why is that such a non-issue in this whole article for a journalist? Is NBC like pull that part? Like, no, let's keep it classy, But why did they just like, and they put in parentheses that it was actually at a strip club. And then right next to the parentheses is where he's holding his wife and his daughter. Just fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, a man's got to do what a man's got to do. I mean, I'm sure part of that, I'm not a huge strip club fan, but I'm sure part of any winnings that I would get from $315 million would probably go into some underwear somewhere. I mean, you have enough to throw around, and you're not dropping 20s in their dollar bills, fucking asshole. Just throwing singles at these ladies,
making it
$545,000 in your car.
Yeah, sure he did. Where's my free drink?
Yeah,
I was told it was free admission and one free drink before I had to start paying. It's sad. I mean, I can't. You know what? Fuck all these like statistics about people's lives, and they just can't adapt, and they're, it's just whatever their life. They get used to it. I believe it, but also I would have the mental like forethought or ability to be like, I acknowledge that this is awesome. I now have $500 million. I can remember when I didn't have it, and I'll just remind myself in different weird ways each day why my life is awesome and everyone else's fucking sucks.
Well, what makes you think people are going to go crazy? You say that people can't handle it. Well, what can't you handle about, after taxes and all that shit, let's say it's $200 million. That's like, I think maybe lowballing. I don't know. $200 million, let's say, after taxes. In what way could your life not be awesome with $200 million? Like, you can do literally anything you would ever want. These people, you're talking about like a curse. You're thinking these people are cursed?
Yeah, dude.
They're getting cars broken into, offices, homes, losing all this money. It's a curse to win the money?
I mean, like Hugo? Hugo Reyes. Lost with the
Lost.
No, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's cursed. Or I think it's just the mentality you get after.
Hugo still had a great look on life, though. He was a genuinely outgoing, happy guy. He just wanted to get rid of the curse.
Yeah, but
he was still a good guy.
That's like, this is a character from
Lost.
Yeah, we're
not real life. Even though I've
Lost.
seen the series 7 times, and it's kind of part of my real life.
He was a written character.
We're just talking about Cheech Marin's son, you know?
On the hit ABC series Lost. ABC sponsored this episode, actually.
Sponsored by ABC.
Yeah,
Thanks, ABC.
They're funding us for...
I know that's NBC.
That's NBC.
Sorry.
No, but we need to cite NBC for this article we've been reading. NBC News gave us the little study about the people who just get too used to being balling and their life has no meaning. Basically, that's what it comes down to, is they don't have any like motivation to like get somewhere. They're already there, and it doesn't take long before like they feel like shit about themselves. Which I say fuck that. And that kind of brought us to our top lists of top weird things you would do. First, we're thinking like top 5 things you would do with your money. Like, what would you do? First, Murphy pointed out, and everybody's gonna be like, car this, car that, house this, house that. So we decided top 5 weird things that you would do with your money. Like, what strange, like eccentric, fucking things would you do?
Right.
Did you make a list?
No, but we can just go around the room, and by the time it gets to me, I'll have a million different brilliant things I can do with $550 million.
It's just like the possibilities are endless.
I know, and that's the point.
Almost are. I mean, it's not infinity money, but it's
I know, but like top 5 has to be like good.
You gotta be creative.
I know.
Weird, even.
That's what I'm saying.
I know, like, I always talk about that Blender magazine that used to exist. They used to, when they would interview their main cover story, big article thing, they would give the band a certain amount of money to conduct the interview in whatever fashion they please. So the Flaming Lips hired strippers to dance in kiddie pools of Pepto-Bismol while the interview was going on.
What the
So, if you could think of anything like that.
That's awesome.
If you had $550 million, you'd fill up some, like a regular-sized pool of Pepto-Bismol, have some prostitutes jumping that shit. It'd be awesome.
Once your mind you can figure that out, then the balls start rolling. Then the weirdness will just get a little probably weirder than you wish that it had.
We'll use the strong suit. We'll use poop. You gotta go straight to poop. You do some awesome stuff with poop.
I'm a millionaire now, so the stuff that I used to be able to do when I was poor with poop, I'm gonna knock the walls out on that. I mean, like, what can you do more being rich with poop than you could be like middle class or poor with poop?
Okay, so I could take a helicopter.
Okay,
I could fly it over a stadium, take another thing, bring a giant like vat of poop above the helicopter. So that helicopter is basically just like idling in like a position above the middle of the field. Poop drops onto the propellers, which are spinning, which cut the poop and fling it in all directions, all over the stadium.
Wow.
And then just shower the place in poop. I could do that.
Yeah, that's locked and loaded.
$550 million. Yankee Stadium? I don't give a shit.
What about Wrigley?
Cincinnati?
Get it? Shit. Don't give a shit.
I really didn't know. You went straight for it. I wasn't expecting. I was thinking, okay, now I'm going to get a trebuchet.
I thought you were talking about like
trebuchet some poop onto a movie theater screen while everyone's watching the movie. I was thinking too small, I guess.
You can keep it simple, and then you could use your money to get yourself out of the trouble you would get in for doing that. You could pay off any ticket that you would get, as long as you're avoiding jail time. Pay your fees and move on.
Pay your feces.
Nice. Poop jokes.
Feces. I don't know.
Feces.
The singular of feces. I would, my first one was I would pay Owen Wilson to marry me dressed as Eli Cash.
Oh.
Yeah. So you just...
What the fuck?
Do our nuptials dressed in the full...
Just dressed, or would he have to be in character?
He had to be dressed as Eli Cash. I mean,
but he wouldn't have to act like Eli.
Well, Eli Cash is Owen Wilson, as is every character
Fair enough.
Owen Wilson is.
He's not clean now? I know he got in trouble for a little bit there, but
He got sad for a while. He tried to kill himself, which made me sad because he's my favorite celebrity. But he's good now. You know, he's back in the game.
Owen Wilson's back, ready to marry you.
Yeah, one J-Rap.
Should you win some monies?
What?
Oh, what weird thing I would do?
Yeah.
We got a list 5 each. We got about a half hour to kill here. Everyone keep tuned in.
Yeah,
We got some stuff to discuss what we do with our monies.
some hot stuff.
Oh, my balls.
I don't know why this is so hard for me.
You know, I had that problem at first, but then you really just start thinking, okay, I want to take a...
Well, like stuff I would want to do with
just
that, like,
weird,
isn't
random...
weird. I'm not like a weird fella.
I want to set up a traffic scene with a car transporter that somehow has welded plates to the ground, and I want to ramp my car over the traffic and end on the other side of the clearing and hit the ground, peeling out and gone. Do you get what I'm saying?
So you want to make a movie?
Action movie, but I want to set it up to like the traffic I made. I measured me hitting the gas, the speed, and people are just like, "Whoa, that guy!" And I'm like, "Yeah."
You
Just flip them off out the
fucking
window.
rich guy and he's an action.
Just setting up traffic scenes just to ramp over them. A fucking asshole. But then money rains down from a helicopter to pay everybody for their time.
And then the helicopter sprays
Poop everywhere. All over the money. And they're like, "Oh, buddy
got me again."
Yeah.
That guy.
That I literally, that's not on the list. When I was trying to inspire you, that came to me.
Right.
So think of something awesome that you can do. Think about the movie Blank Check.
Oh, great movie.
Yeah, I would definitely do it. I'd buy
Well,
mansions.
don't say I would definitely do Blank Check. Come up with something.
Yeah,
that,
but see, it'd be hilarious because I'm 26 years old.
wait, so you could reenact the movie Blank Check,
And I would do exactly
with
everything at almost 30.
you could hire the actors to create the whole scene with the stuff in the bank. That's what you could do.
That movie or Richie Rich where they have the food inside the house, like a Subway and shit. That's Richie Rich.
I feel like that's Richie Rich. Yeah.
Like a Subway and McDonald's in his house.
That'd be
sweet.
sweet.
It's not weird necessarily though.
Man, I had one, but I forgot.
It happens. I probably talked over you.
I don't know, we're just trying to keep the speaking going so there's not silence.
No,
so
definitely.
interrupt people, but
I don't know, maybe, what do you got, Murphy?
I went with you could go with something along world's largest. You could create like the world's largest pizza and eat it, I guess.
The pizza!
You could like make a giant event. Just try to break a Guinness World Record with something that you wouldn't have the means for if you didn't have a bunch of monies. And then you could just crush someone's record just for the fuck of it because you got all this monies.
Well, like that, I would just like try to be like that man versus food guy.
Yeah?
And just fund that.
Just travel the country eating eats.
Yeah, I'd probably just get in a RV, travel the United States, and play disc golf at every course in America.
Yeah.
That would save some money too. Most courses are free.
Yeah.
Dude,
So you don't have to pay for
great
gas.
idea.
And
food.
and partying in every state.
Think about how
Party.
amazing that would be.
Expensive.
Epic, dude. That would be amazing.
Yeah, you could do that. I mean, that's not that weird, but you could do it. I guess neither is breaking someone's world record.
No, but reenacting the
But we're
movie
coming up with some
Blank
good
Check,
stuff.
reenacting the movie Blank Check would be hilarious and awesome. You could even do like the old virtual boxing, not like something new and cool, like the original shitty. Because back then, like it's virtual. He's wearing like this 30-pound like head mask over his eyes.
I would pay to have my house redone like Jurassic Park, like the first one.
Okay.
Like the rainy scene. Like half my house would be like the nighttime, like raining and thunder and shit. And Jeff Goldblum would be hanging out.
Dude, it would be awesome to have Jeff Goldblum.
Dude,
hang out.
yeah.
And,
that would be.
And Wayne Knight could be there for a little while.
Yeah.
Taking shaving cream cans and packing all the secrets inside.
And get sprayed in the face by that.
I tried.
That spinning thing.
I tried to get Kelly to agree to let us walk down the aisle to the theme song of Jurassic Park.
Oh. Yeah. What'd she say?
She said no. Of course.
Damn it.
It's never too late though. You still got time.
Right.
You can talk her into it. Just keep playing that subliminally
sleeping
to her in her sleep
Like,
until
just
she allows you to walk down the aisle.
Wedding magazines like around her.
When's the last time she watched the movie?
I don't know.
Get her to watch the movie.
Pretty inspiring.
I get
song.
inspired every time I see that movie.
Murphy, you got another weird thing you do with your money?
I have all kinds of weird things I can do with my money. I don't know. I always think of like that Louis C.K. joke he talks about.
The bag of dicks.
That. But if he had a bunch of money, he talks about like buying all the baseball teams, making them wear dresses. He talks about buying like a store and just selling pencils and running a bunch of ads on television, like obnoxious ads all the time for just a store that sells pencils for $1 million a piece. That would be great. So I could just take all Louis C.K.'s
A worthless ad, basically.
Yeah. But yeah, that'd be funny to do something just like really shitty or terrible to people. Like just buy up, I don't know, all the shoes in a town and then throw a bunch of tacks all over the place or something. I don't know. You do something fucking just goofy.
What do you just buy a time block for like a primetime show like The Voice, and every single commercial will be the you don't have to be alone tonight, just call me.
Dude,
Pick up the phone. Play that commercial.
Every single commercial that you play could be the imagination video for their song Booty Talk.
Body talk.
Body Talk. Booty Talk. Man,
Okay, so
Freudian slip on the Booty Talk.
So
there.
I need a beer, so should we do this? Should we play Booty Talk? This will be a sub break, not a real break, but a sub
Body
break.
talk.
Body talk.
Booty Talk now.
I'm adamant about this.
We're gonna redo it.
This
for Booty Talk.
really strange 80s probably era. 81 era
Original.
music video that J-Rod enlightened us to here. It gets me kind of worked up in the lower pants region.
It's what it's designed to do, clearly, based off the video. We'll link the video for everyone to be able to see, and we'll play a little imagination body talk. Body talk?
Yeah.
Alright, it's body talk.
Ooh.
Should we discuss it? Let's discuss it over.
A piano.
So let's just narrate, really.
Yeah. We'll just describe exactly what we're watching
Okay.
for everyone.
Is this a black man and woman?
No, I think it's two black men.
Two black men, one short and one little taller. They're in what seems to be a desert scene. Dancing a little provocatively with a rug on their shoulder, which now has been rolled out, with a sexy young man or woman.
I think it's a man.
Another young man of questionable gender, person of questionable gender, surrounded by sexy 80s women.
They're all being rubbed.
Is this now a beach scene?
No, they're in like a tent. It's supposed to be like they're princes and like Arabia type thing going on.
It has this 80s fuzzy filter that so many 80s music videos had, and it just kind of creates this mystical sense to what's going on. A black man is now in the face of a young black woman, and they're staring into each other's eyes longingly.
You know what? If we're gonna get people Jesus is out.
We'll leave the mystery level after that. They can just finish it off.
Yeah, we can only describe it so much. We can leave it playing a little bit in the background. Hopefully, we can listen over it. But
It's more of a visual thing.
but yeah, it's pretty visual, so we'll link it. We don't want to describe the whole thing and ruin everyone's visual experience.
No, I know that was quality.
But yeah, no, this is good stuff.
Cinematography.
We wouldn't bring it up if it wasn't gold, which is the whole tone of this. The screen's pretty gold looking. Just fire, women,
fire.
dude playing the piano with his
Would you see him flip it?
face resting on the piano. Yeah,
See the
guy
drum
flipping
roll?
the drumsticks.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, this is good stuff. Great video.
So yeah, I mean the point was, what would you do with your millions? So what we would buy out a time block, and for like an hour-long voice episode, and play that just continuously. Is that what we would do?
Yeah, I mean, that would be every commercial during The Voice, or perhaps Super Bowl. I don't know how much Super Bowl. Super Bowl ads are pretty expensive. How fast would you go through your 250 million? Them shits is like $1 million a pop at least, right?
It has to be something ridiculous like that.
But it's worth it, though, right? Absolutely.
Well, if you're going to do weird, dumb shit with your money, then yeah, it's worth it. And that's what we're discussing. What else do you have? You actually thought some top 5 up.
I know, and I should remember.
I think I've already blasted out 3 or 4 myself, and I didn't even write shit down.
Blasted.
It's my favorite word.
I know.
I will blast. Blast you right in the face. I've seen it.
Okay.
Rude.
What?
Wow, that's weird. Speaking of The Voice, one of mine on here and I forgot about.
Speaking of semen.
Was pay someone to on a live viewing of The Voice to go on stage and assassinate all the judges on live television.
Ooh, that's
If you have
okay.
the money.
I mean, I guess if you have the money, I don't think you're gonna have them.
The guy's
you
good
can't
enough.
Get out of that shit though.
If the guy's good enough, he knows how to get out of there, escape. No one knows.
Why would he go on the stage then?
Because so everyone in America could see how fucking awesome that would be.
Well, you could just take everyone out live, like right when the camera pans to the judges when they're talking their shit. You just take them out one by one. Maybe get the swell of people running from their seats.
But the drama wouldn't be there. Like you would.
Should just hire a team of Navy SEALs. They get the job done every time.
They are good.
One of mine apparently.
SEAL team.
Oh, why I can't remember these things. Have Home Improvement put back on the air.
Oh yes.
I would definitely do that.
Not syndication though. It's not reruns. You want the
I would want to bring it back.
Okay.
With the original crew, including JTT, and
that's Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yeah, heartthrob of the '90s. Can we play the intro to Home Improvement? We can do that legally, can't we?
Yeah.
I would enjoy it if we could do that.
We could toss it in here and there. Do you want it like right now?
Yeah,
like,
I want to cue that
right now.
Yeah.
Isn't it really illegal if you make money off this? If it's profit?
Probably. I
think you can do whatever you want if you're not making any money off it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
this is America. Damn it.
Being sponsored by ABC with hit series this fall. It's like ABC.
What is it?
It's like some sort of swooshy sound. And like, I don't know.
That's the sound.
Something to that nature of sorts of things. I don't know.
Well, we have the intros to seasons 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
I think
or there's a season 4 intro. I guess
There's a season 4 intro.
Yeah. Season 4 is the one you want?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice amount of views. 77,000. We'll link this one too in case anyone wants to see the season 4 intro of the Home Improvement theme.
This just makes me feel young inside. It's like about 8:30, 8 o'clock, get to watch this just before bedtime, about half an hour after that. A little bit of ice cream. Shibby-doo, shibby-doo-doo.
Did the same people that did the Saved by the Bells theme song make this? Is it all around?
JTT!
No, that was Andy Bovine. We could do a whole thing about him.
Oh, dude, this is a sweet video game intro.
Yeah,
season 4.
I want to watch an episode of this song.
Thanks for that, Murphy. I know it wasn't.
No problem. Let's do it again. Alright, now let's do it.
I thought we were really going to do that again.
Oh, we could do it again. You want to do it again? Alright, let's do it again.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, Home Improvement.
Season 4 intro. We'll link this one too. Everyone go watch the stuff that we're telling you to watch.
90s moderate mullet from Tim Allen. It's probably still during his cocaine years here.
So the parents get their everyone gets their own themed stuff, but all the kids have themed video game stuff.
Oh yeah, it's typecasted.
Popsicle stick, stop-go animation for the thing.
Yep. Brad. Remember how good at soccer Brad was? Oh, Mark. Mark was a trouble little kid. He got into goth and stuff, and they thought he was gonna kill him. Al was maybe my favorite.
Beautifully timed. All right, so that's that.
Yeah, thank you again.
One more?
No, we can't do that again.
All right, 2's good enough.
We'll lose too many of the viewers. All those viewers.
All the people that are seeing this right now.
All those listeners.
All right. Fuck the money thing.
Yeah.
You got any more?
We don't got any money. We can always dream about.
This is the same shit every.
Same
I get angry with this stuff. I hate the lottery shit. I get angry with my mom and my grandma. They talk about the lottery, what they would do with the money. It's such an empty thing because all you do is hope and pray for the shit that isn't going to happen.
Yeah.
And all you do is bring yourself down farther because you've already put yourself mentally in the place where you have all this money.
Yeah.
So now, lottery ticket, you look at it, drawing, no numbers, match, you lose, you have no money. And now your life is
Still
what you've been blocking out
for the 2 days.
For the 2 days you've been
between
thinking.
you buying and the drawing. Yeah.
Yeah, about all that shit. So now you're back to your life. And, and then the people that win are the people that do that shit and then just, go back to their shitty lives that they didn't want to begin with.
Do you think that someone's going to win tonight, honestly?
Someone has to win
tonight.
It's pretty high up there.
It's a guarantee.
It's all fixed shit anyway.
I don't think it's fixed, but...
Not fixed.
What I think is great is that all the cliche conversations that went on in the workplace, because I'm part of it, all the office pools.
I know.
We'll be out of here. Bet. You'll be out of here, won't you, Tom? Yeah, I'll be out of here, Jim. What about you, Tina? I'm totally out of here if we win. Hey, Hank, what do you think? You be out of here? Yeah, guys, I'll be out of here. We'll be fucking done with this place. They won't know what to do. And it's like... fucking tomorrow, it's Thursday, it's not even Friday, it's not even, hey, the weekend's tomorrow. I'm like, fuck you, Tom. Yeah, fuck you too, Jim, you fucking dick, fucking up your TPS reports and shit.
Did you use the same voice for Jim the second time around as you did the first time? You should have stayed true to the characters.
Those 2 Jims.
Oh, there's 2 Jims? There's could be 2 Jims in the office, it's fine. And they could both have different voices.
Yeah.
You're right.
Either way, these cliche
I
people in the office that
those are actually different people.
You dreamed of better days, or the guy that you laughed at about how he's going to commit suicide, laughing at you.
Do people really get this serious about lottery tickets?
Oh yeah, dude.
This is pathetic.
It's insane.
I don't care. Honestly,
I don't want to go into public when this shit's going on because then you have to listen to people talk
I sat
about
at the gas station for 15 minutes trying to get a pack of cigarettes
It's a mob
and a Gatorade because everyone in front of me was getting lottery tickets.
When that one
I couldn't find a parking spot.
Couldn't find a parking spot because of the
To get in
lottery
the gas
tickets.
station.
You get that one dickhead that's like got all day, they're old and retired, and they got 100 tickets being printed, and you know that like everybody in front of you has a cumulative 100. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's mob mentality. You're so afraid of someone you know's life getting much, much better than yours that you have to at least try. So like,
dude, no one that I know is gonna win the lottery. Sorry, fellas. Sorry to tell you that.
That's alright. I bought a ticket. I'll admit it.
I bought 3.
I'll admit it right here on wherever you're listening to this. I bought a ticket. You bought 3?
I gave $20 today towards the pot to cover 2 people and myself for 3 tickets apiece.
But it's a work pool.
It's a work pool of like 67, maybe $80.
You didn't buy your own separate ticket?
I get a print up of all that we copied.
Yeah, but you should have went and bought your own separate ticket just in case your separate ticket won and you could tell everyone else to go fuck themselves with your office pool.
Yeah, that'd be great too. But I like some of them.
Well, yeah, you could give those people some of the money and then tell all the other people to go fuck themselves.
No, I'm not gonna fuck my shit up like the people on the internet with their giving.
Oh, you think you're superstitious about your lottery ticket buyings?
I'll pay for my family stuff, and then I was thinking about paying Will Ferrell to adopt me.
Okay.
As the heir to the Ferrell throne. I think we could just live out the rest of our lives together as father and son.
He has children, doesn't he?
I have a dad already too.
Well, fair enough. Touche.
I thought about that. What fun times we could have around this time of year, Christmas time, and
you just sit down and watch Elf.
I like to whisper too. Yeah, I need to watch that. We're moving on. We have other things written down on the 5-star notebook, don't we?
Yeah, 5-star up. Let's go to break. We kind of promised a little break for the what was that song? Booty Call. What was it?
Body Talk.
Body Talk. Yeah, Booty Call. And so now let's actually go to a break. We'll talk about last time when we recorded and everything got deleted. We had Dan Shelton in here. He discussed upcoming show for his bands. So we're gonna play a Kid City song for the break. A band that basically no longer exists. it's awful. But
They play around this time of the year, right? Christmas time.
I heard of a reunion show.
Kid City thing. This is what we're discussing right now. Have you not heard any of this?
Well, I talked to Dan the other day. I don't know if it's public or anything like that.
Okay, yeah, no, we talked about it last week, and it was supposed to go public.
Oh, did
Talked
you?
Well, I don't know whether it was or not. We talked about it and said we were going to post this thing. So he discussed it. December 28th at Benford's Bar and Grill.
For your friend J-Rod at the door.
J-Rod doing the door again this
You were
year.
discussed on the last podcast.
You were discussed. You were a doorman.
Talked about how your tab was out of control.
You ran up their tab because you were like buying like part of the band beer tab.
And they thought that their beer was, and your beer was all like covered, but like theirs wasn't, but yours, it was weird the way he explained it. It wasn't like, they weren't like bitching about your nothing. It was just
What, at Benford's when Beckon played?
yeah, and you were the doorman and said you would just drink a fuck ton.
See, that was at
Andora's. Yeah,
I'll admit to that one. I was like, I felt pretty bad about that. I accidentally pocketed about
Nope, you didn't.
Alright, whatever. Fuck it. So yeah.
bucks off the door. I got pretty hammered.
You fucked up, but we'll see you December 28th at the door again. Are you been asked to be doorman?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll be more sober this time.
J-Rod
Don't mess with them.
December 28th, Beckon, Kid City. You got Troubadour Dali.
Mm-hmm.
You have Thom Donovan, solo, formerly of La Push. And you have It opening the show, I believe. Does that cover everyone? That's everyone playing, right?
Oh, Zach Sloan's not playing?
Sloan might hop
He
on the
finds
mic.
his way
It's
into
pretty,
any show,
we'll
really.
figure it out. Zach Sloan will be on
Weasels his
there.
way in there.
December 28th, Benford's Bar and Grill. This is Kid City. We'll talk to you in a minute.
Tonight, Bill, can you?
Yay, Kid City.
Music stuff.
Love songs about Kid City. Kid City playing Bindford's December 28th with Beckon, Troubadour Dali, Thom Donovan, and It. Jared at the door. J-Rod taking your monies to get in. Yeah, Dan Shelton. Wish he could have been on last week's cast. Sorry, man. It got erased. But Dan, a member of both Beckon and Kid City. Kid City happens, like once a year? I guess same with Beckon. Beckon, Neil's in California now. So all our friends in the bands that we like moved out. The bands don't exist anymore. But once a year we get to go see them play, and we get to hang out and have a Christmas time friend stuff.
It's a special time of year.
It is a good time.
It's the annual Christmas friend show. So everyone, say hi to Jared at the door. Tell him you heard this thing, and you'll get no money off your ticket price.
Might even pay more.
Yeah.
You might find out that the tickets were much less than you were told that they were at the door.
Not true. Not true.
So let me ask you, when it's two people, given Kid City, it's Andy and Dan, right?
Correct.
Do you call it a reunion? Is it more like a reuniting? It's not like
it's a reunion. They reunite the two of them.
But doesn't reunion require 3 or more party members?
I don't know the exact definition of reunion, but it is as a band having a reunion show. A reunion. I don't even know if they've ever called it off to say that these are reunion shows. I think they're just they're how it goes now. They'll write a couple new ditties.
I guess if it's just expected to, it's not a reunion. It's more like just a once a year show. Yeah. But whatever. So we got some tech talk for around the office for the everyday office man. Is that what you have there?
No, I'm upset because of the new restrictions on using your phone at work. They're trying to crack down on people using their phone at work. I get it. You don't want them people to sit around texting and talking the whole time. But, it's the same thing when one person ruins it for everyone. I'm sure someone fucked something up that now makes me not able to just hit play on my phone. They're saying, we're allowed to listen to music, okay? Yeah. So they say you can use an MP3 player, but you can't use your phone even as an MP3 player because your phone has to be off and put away. You're not supposed to have your phone, operational at the office.
Can you compromise with airplane mode or something?
See, I think so. Either way, I'm just telling people that it's an iPod Touch because that's what I'm going to go with. My iPhone is now an iPod Touch, if anyone asks. My boss came up to me this morning. I was listening to something, took my headphones off, hit pause on my phone. He described what he needed to tell me and then said something about me not. He's like, you can't use that phone here. If that's phone. I was like, that's fine. Basically just being like,
oh, yeah.
No, it's all right. I can use it if I want. Kind of I wasn't going to, lie and say it's an iPod Touch yet. I'll wait till I actually get questioned about that if it comes
Put
up.
A black case on it and none the wiser.
People are none the wiser anyway.
The silver rim. If you're an iPhonian like me, I can see that on every TV show and movie, and that's a mile away. I know it's an iPhone.
Yeah, but people are morons. I could say it's an old iPhone. I don't use it as a phone anymore. Unless it vibrates or rings in front of them. I don't think it's going to be a big deal.
You just turn it silent, though, too.
But it's I don't know, it's frustrating. I use it for satellite radio. I can't use Wi-Fi at my work because I don't have the Wi-Fi password. So I need my internet connection through my phone to listen to my satellite radio. If everyone else is allowed to listen to music on MP3 players, it's not fair that I can't use my phone as an MP3 player if I'm not abusing
right.
Texting and doing all that shit. So as long as
it's a technicality. That's bullshit.
It's nonsense. But I don't know. I guess if you're a kid in school, I guess we didn't really grow up. I had a cell phone, but it wasn't what it is now.
It wasn't capable.
I didn't have an iPhone 5.
It had solitaire or some worms or some centipede or something.
But, now kids have cell phones in school and you can use them for anything, internet, all that shit. How bad do you think cheating is in classes? That's an issue. And, there's no clever way of cheating anymore. I remember people talking about, this chick had her, stuffed animal that she liked to carry around, and she would write the answers on her stuffed animal and leave it on her desk and shit like that. There's nothing now. You just reach on the table and hope no one looks at you while you check your answers.
I had
man, we are screwed.
I had an old MP3 player that, and this was when MP3 players came out, maybe like 2000 or a little earlier. And it had a little microphone on it, but the thing could only hold like 12 songs, it wasn't... There's nothing you could put on there, but I remember in high school even recording answers to a test, and then knowing that the teacher just sits at their desk during the being on like the left-hand side of the class, so being able to run a headphone earbud up to my ear on one side, and I imagine you could still do that, but it would be hard to hide the bud, but I don't know, maybe they walk around more than they did that class. What are you saying, like they just
things have advanced since then too. People don't even necessarily have to do the in the ear thing. They can
just take a picture.
Yeah, do whatever they want.
Just fucking like look at it in between their legs, just kind of nonchalantly like diddling themselves and just hoping that no one's wondering why they're kind of like poking their pee-pee a little bit.
Everyone next to you is poking their pee-pee, who's checking out the answers. It's all the same.
Unless you had Coach Neal, you could just cheat in plain sight.
Coach Neal, I had him for Algebra 3.
Yeah, me too.
And I didn't do a single assignment all year. But I was friends with the hot chicks in class.
Uh-huh.
And I would be in their groups for all the group projects. And I'd help them out just to not be an asshole. But not really. No, I didn't do anything. So I never did a single assignment.
He didn't require that you did.
I know. This is what happened. I took the final. And before the final, he said, okay, for you to pass, you need to get a 50%, which already didn't make any sense. I guess the projects that I was with the chicks with got me a decent enough grade to whatever. So I did it, walked to the front of the class, turned it in. He grazed it right in front of me, checked the first 4 answers tops, and then said, all right, you pass. That was the end of my Algebra 3 experience.
This guy would tell nonsense stories about how awesome he was, and he was a terrible teacher. He'd spend the
What was
first...
his son's name? Mikey?
Mikey. He would talk about his son, and his son's voice was like this, because this dude's voice was super deep, and he'd say all these things about how he was awesome. He'd be like, yeah, we were at Home Depot, and this big guy walked by, and he looked at Mikey, and Mikey goes, my daddy could beat your butt. Look, my daddy's awesome. He would always say these things that were awesome about
his son's voice was the worst.
So weird. And this guy would what I think my final in his class was to build a catapult and to launch fucking plums or something. It wasn't anything, and we just took wood and built these things. And I got a D in Algebra 2. I took Algebra 3 because I knew that you could beat him.
Yeah.
And I graduated high school with
high-end blow-off class.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I don't know anything about algebra. Can't even say the word to this day. And what a pass. I missed 25 days in the first semester of my senior year, and still...
Without using a cell phone to cheat.
It's amazing.
Kids these days.
Yeah. No, but in my office, it's unbalanced. The sales side, they want them to constantly be calling people, making money, selling deals. On my side, we save deals and talk to the crappy people we already have for business. So the sales guys are oh, you guys, they'll get fired or sent home if they have their phone out. We can do whatever we want all the time because they know we're so stressed that they just leave us alone. They're if they need their phones to play some fucking Angry Birds, Space, Star Wars, whatever, listen to music, watch videos, let them have it. They give us every satellite channel on a flat screen on the wall. Just watch away. As long as you guys are happy, we're happy. So I get it good.
Oh, well, good for fucking you.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever. Sound like a shitty AT&T service works half the time anyway. They actually do that throttling thing.
Oh,
you ever heard that shit where, if you have unlimited data, I'm grandfathered into unlimited data?
No, you're not.
But after 3 gigs, they slow your shit down.
Oh, yeah.
So if you use 3 gigs of data, your internet gets slowed. So I use probably at least 10, most of the time 12 gigs a month, which is quadruple.
Yes.
The allotted amount before they start fucking with you. And it's all listening to satellite radio. I use the internet at my phone for 9 hours a day to listen to satellite radio. And since AT&T decides that I can't use all the internet that I should because it says unlimited, but it's not.
Well, actually, it says 9,999 gigabytes of data.
That's impossible. So
It's what if you look up your data plan on your AT&T app for your plan, it'll say you have this much, and after that you'll get charged.
is there an asterisk?
Basically,
says-
it's saying it's not possible to really use that much in that amount of time.
Yeah, but is there one that says, "Hey, fuck you after 3"?
No, and I got screwed just like you. I've had an iPhone since day one. I have unlimited data, and after 3 gigs, they slow it down to half a megabyte a second, and you can't do anything with that. If you ever do a speed test, you'll see how slow it actually is.
How can they get away with it?
They fucking, I don't know, because you signed a contract.
Because I'm still paying for it. People like me just still pay for it.
It was a provision of some new contract maybe that you signed. Actually, no, this happened before I signed my new contract, so they just started slowing my shit down.
It's
But
called throttling?
yeah.
That's something like that.
It is. It's called,
Throttling it.
yeah. I have the office Wi-Fi. Every time they change the password, I hunt the IT guy down. I'm like, listen, dude, I'm burning up my data, and he got the iPhone 5 right when I did. He's like, I know, dude, this LTE, this kills you on the data. So he hooks it up. I can just do whatever all day. It's awesome.
You're golden. I have the opportunity. My phone will shut off in the middle of me listening to something because it's trying to buffer and use the internet. And then I have to restart my phone.
Fucking bullshit.
This is back to the when we talked about white people, probably.
Yeah, and you hate white people or first
world. Wait,
first world problems you hate, but they're
I think
so
they're
true,
bullshit.
man.
I
You
am.
just were in the midst of one that you it started.
I have the right.
You have the right, but
I pay. It says unlimited right on the fucking thing, but it is what it is.
it is
Damn, it's
unlimited.
hot in here. I'm a sweaty machine right now.
You know, it's all the great podcasting that you're hearing,
We're
all
just
this
whipping
quality,
A frenzy of energy in this room that is just heating it to pieces.
all this airtime.
Whatever that means.
Heating it to pieces.
Heating it to pieces. Or this fancy new mic could be emitting
Yeah.
so much heat.
All this quality stuff
hot
we got.
mic.
You think that's it?
It could be. I mean, look at it. Look how fancy it is. It looks like a space heater.
That's pretty. Yeah, that could be a space heater.
Dual as a space heater / microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Pabst
he
Blue
agrees.
Ribbon
Patrick
beers
agrees.
that I'm drinking.
Another sponsor tonight?
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice pull.
PBR 1904 World's Fair #1 winner of best beer ever. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just rambling. And
Best
now
beer ever.
Best.
Number 1 best beer ever.
Selected America's Best in 1893. Why don't
That's
they
where
do World's Fairs?
That's where it got its blue ribbon. They don't. It's not the They just change it to the Olympics, or are those separate things?
No, World's Fair was like when all the people in the world would come together and say, here's all this crazy technology that no one's mass produced yet, and that's where things got discovered. Like the hot dog and like all this shit, you know?
Terrorist, man.
Fried foods such as the ones that no longer exist. That's a big story. Everyone talks about that story, right? The Hostess.
Oh, the Twinkie?
Well, you know, anything.
But mostly the Twinkie is what people are afraid of, because I don't think Hostess is getting rid of everything. I think
No,
they're just
Hostess
getting-
shut down.
But they're getting bought out apparently by some Mexican company that's
Yeah.
gonna
Well, they're
put out the same shit.
Bimbo?
buying the recipes.
Yeah, someone will. The recipes are copyrighted. Someone will buy the copyrights to the recipes, and they'll be able to make the exact same thing.
And they're probably buying the name rights as
You
well.
think they're just changing the name to Hostess? Oh,
Zinger!
Wow!
Oh, reenact everyone yelling about the zinger.
Essay. Like, what, isn't that like a term of endearment for a young Mexican man to another? Essay?
Is it like friend in Spanish?
Essay?
Yeah.
Or is it just
well-
dude? Maybe dude?
Yeah, something like
Isn't it
that.
like brother or like Holmes? Like essay?
It's like, yeah, it means it's like that.
Yeah. My dude.
Hermano
But like
is
that-
brother.
That's my brother. Yes.
Mi hermano is my brother.
Mi hermano. I don't know.
Hermano.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't wanted a Twinkie in years, but now I feel like I must have a
Twinkies
Twinkie.
suck.
I love Twinkies. Somehow, how do they stay greasy and delicious?
Because they'll always be like that.
You know what I mean? They're like moist, but you don't know why. It's like, did somebody soak this in baby oil
They
and
don't-
wrap it up and just give it to me? Like,
Well, I hope not, because then you're eating what you think has been soaked in baby
but
oil.
it's good. I love it.
I'm gonna have to go get one.
I want some Hostesses
Can't.
right now.
Not yet.
Already, bro.
No
Nothing on the
way.
shelves.
Shut.
I bet people probably went on a
Guaranteed.
frenzy and bought them out to put them up on eBay.
Yeah,
No.
them shits is on eBay's right now. You
No
want to look
way.
up how much you can buy Twinkies for on eBay? That'd be fun, right?
Yeah, that's what's lifeDOTinternet. We gotta enter
Dude,
some stuff.
we live our lives on the internet here in the life.internet. Let's use the worldwide internets to look up eBay prices. Ooh, Craigslist could be interesting too. Maybe get sexual favors with your Twinkies. Twinkies.
Oh man. Do you think they have like a Twinkie love glove out there? Like a fleshlight, I mean, like a Twinkie.
One box individually wrapped of 24. $20.
Holy shit.
$20.
There's nothing. There's 2 boxes going for $9.99. One bid.
So the stock must be high right now. I bet you get
No,
one.
it no longer exists.
No, what I'm saying.
I think it still
People
exists.
Dude, people are nuts. Look at this shit. 12 bids on 36 Twinkies. It's 18 2-packs. $20.50 is what the bid is at right now.
God.
How much is that opposed to regular Twinkie price? What was it? What was a box of Twinkies? What was that thing gonna run?
Probably
Can I look at this
$2.
photo? They put the thing on it. It's like $3.49. Ooh, this one says
Might be like $6.
$4.29. $4.29 for 10.
Oh my God.
$4.29 for 10. So let's round it up to 5. This guy has 36. So 10 of them, 10 and a half would be like $17.
Is that
and it's
worth
at
your time?
$20.50. So it's only marked up a little over $4.
Is $17 really worth your time to like email people that you don't know? I don't want to email the people that I do know. So like, or talk really, or for the most part. But I mean, like to email people you don't know over $17 and shipping, all that shit.
Free shipping.
Shouldn't they hold out though and just wait till like all the Twinkies have been eaten up and then put them up?
These bitches have expiration dates, believe it or not. You say they're going to survive anything, but little corner of the box. What did that
That's
last
because
one
they
say?
have to put an expiration date
Yeah,
on
for
it.
FDA purposes and probably to try to get you to sell them if you're a grocery store. So
Well,
you're
that's,
just
I mean,
supporting them.
you can't, yeah, well, yeah, that's
How much?
vendors will come in.
Born on date.
Is it a Born On or is it Best Buy? This one says December 7th. Wow, listen to that whistling in my voice.
December
7th.
Let's see, the Born on date would really tell you, because maybe December 7th, like 2014 or something, but what if they were
there's-
made in like the 70s, You're just now getting to them.
Dude, they didn't have this kind of
Labeling.
labeling in.
Yeah, they don't need it. They just need
Yeah.
the original Twinkie.
This one looks like, these bad boys look like they could have been pretty old. This one, oh man, bring up a little photo. Why can't I enlarge this?
That's what she said.
Fuck the internet. Dude, it just went up. It's already gone up $2 since we've been looking at
What
it.
is wrong with people?
People, Americans must have, what they can have. And,
I'm like kind of pissed, dude. I grew up with that shit gone.
I like the Hostess cake.
Cupcakes?
You ever had the strawberry
Oh, the
cupcake?
fucking...
It'll blow your mind.
Have the golden cupcakes.
They're like,
Dude,
they're
those
like
are good, but
the strawberry.
it's all about the
ones.
orange.
Dude, the strawberry.
Orange?
The orange ones are the shit.
I feel like a black man when I eat them. I feel like the joy a black man must have when
Oh,
he
they're
like,
done. And
eats
the
something fruity or Kool-Aid-y,
The strawberry ones?
Yeah.
The blacks love strawberry soda, I believe.
I was introduced to him by a great black man that I work with named Herschel.
Okay.
And we have a lot of time to talk each day. Well, some days. And I get a lot of good insight from him. But yeah, I don't know. I'll leave
It's
it at
good
that.
that you have
I might interview him one day. He's a crazy man.
It's good that you have baked treat discussions with people in between watching television and playing on your phone at work. That's fantastic.
And the
that sounds
only
like a
reason
life.
that
Go
the
you.
good is so good is that the bad is so bad. The bad calls that we have are bad. I mean, people that I
Bad.
just no disdain,
Stress,
no.
I get the stress.
No, it's the hatefulness that just the crabby people. I want to record, if I was allowed to, I'd record some of just the reactions, not the other person, but just around the office, just hit record, and people be like, you're not going to talk to me like that, like getting stern with people, like telling them what's up, like it gets hilarious.
You yell back at them too, though, right?
I have a way where I don't have to. I own a conversation by like owning it. I don't like, but certain people are like stern, and that's how they do it. Is they're just like, no, this is how the shit is, and fuck you. I wish I could share that with you so people knew my life. Like some of the phone calls you see on Workaholics, like the weird ass phone calls. I swear, there was this Mexican couple. These little things happen all the time. This Mexican couple called and canceled on Monday, and it was like Maria and Martez Gomez, and they lived on 1020 Taco Lane.
All right. That's funny. I hope this is a fake address
No,
to an
it's
extent,
a real
right?
address.
I mean, you're not dropping people's addresses on the internet, right?
No, the
I guess you didn't give a
1020 part
city
was
and-
not real because I don't remember, but it was they lived off Taco Lane. I guess maybe not to you, but when you have such a bad day and you're just like, stupid Mexicans. Taco lanes. That's hilarious. You know, but it could be just a work situation.
I would like to know what the city's like where they name the streets taco. I've never heard of a taco lane ever, but I guess
what if-
They must have great
Majority.
Mexican cuisine.
nice Chevys on one corner, Cadoba on the other.
Going hard.
Hard?
Hard.
Going hard.
Oh, yeah.
Have you had that sombrero in O'Fallon? It's like
But the old Del Taco?
yeah.
It's like a
That's good.
fast food restaurant type thing going on.
It's like a higher quality Taco Bell.
Dude, it's kind of, but it's oh man, it's delicious. They have chorizo. Taco Bell does not have chorizo.
What's that?
Isn't that spicy beef?
No, it's pork, but it's like it's a Mexican sausage essentially.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I know.
It's like red, and like if you cook it down, it's supposed to get like kind of like real greasy.
It looks
and
like
spicy.
sausage almost, like a ground beef.
Well, the one that there was a brand in California that I can't remember that used to cook down differently for some reason, but it tastes similar.
It is
So,
putting like tacos.
I always
Shit.
make breakfast burritos.
Well, yeah. What's there? What's the shit at Sombrero that you're getting?
They
It's
have-
got the chorizo.
Well, they have like the chorizo burrito, which is just
Good name.
yeah,
Rolls off the tongue.
yeah,
Chorizo burrito.
yeah, chorizo burrito. But I had the California burrito,
Okay.
which is carne asada, which is steak, and then
You getting steak,
sour
and
cream, cheese, and then French fries, and this shit
fries at the taco
What?
place.
inside this
In the burrito?
Oh, in the burrito.
And
Did
then,
they stay crispy? That's
yeah.
important to me.
Yeah, it's if you gotta sit down and make sure that they don't give you like some bullshit ass old fries. But then I added chorizo to the burrito and guacamole, and then they give you two like the souffle cups, like the 2 ounce souffle cup filled with your choice of green, red, or chunky salsa.
Okay.
That shit's fucking delicious. I recommend it highly. However, if you
Sombreros?
add all that, it's like a $9 burrito.
Yeah.
At that place?
Yeah, but it's but the burrito is
Is it like a Qdoba type thing?
it's as big as a Qdoba
Chipotle.
burrito. It's
Chipotle?
yeah, it's like more size wise like that, and I don't know. I haven't had enough of the full menu to give an honest review about it, but
I trust
what
you.
I've had is pretty fucking good.
We'll head up to Sombrero. We'll review it next week.
Live. That'll be some hot stuff for you guys to hear.
As hot as a chorizo burritos.
That's why it's so hot in here. Is all this quality podcasting going on. It's just,
No, it's the space heater, Mike.
oh yeah, it is putting off a
It's
little.
my goddamn armpits, my butt crack.
This is what we go through for you people. This Murphy's butt crack is sliding right now.
sweating
He's
profusely.
sliding over there for you.
Stinking up a room with 3 dudes to be able to talk to you peoples.
My butt crack.
Do we got I mean, what anything else we need to cover? Or we
No, I
just-
mean, as far as like stuff we plan on at least touching on, we've covered most of the list. I had one thing that I wanted to discuss that I don't know how much you guys can hop in on, but
I remember.
I don't know. I mean, we could save it. You got anything else? You want me to dive straight into that, and then we can do a wrap up thing?
Show.
All right. So, for lack of any type of segue whatsoever, we got November 28th, which makes tomorrow November 29th, which would be the 1-year anniversary of the death of Patrice O'Neill.
Mm-hmm.
Comedian extraordinaire, amongst many other things. Laundry list of stuff. Incredible dude. Funny at all times. Genuine. I don't know. I didn't know the guy. I didn't really listen to
Big teddy bear.
And I knew his stuff to an extent, but I didn't know how invested I would be in his comedy until after he had passed.
Mm-hmm.
For what the kind way of phrasing it people use. he died. I started listening to all his shit, and he's incredible. He did things better than anyone I'd ever heard. And I've talked with you guys before. I know I probably mentioned it to you, Patrick, but when I would how much I'm invested in loving Louis C.K. and everything he does, and for his show, for season 3, I just locked myself in my room and hope that I wouldn't just cry my way through the episode through joy and all that shit. And I'd cried through many episodes of Louis, but now
that's fantastic.
Yeah,
actually.
Well, just out of joy and enjoying what he's doing.
Yeah.
And now I have that feeling towards Patrice right now, and it's getting weird. I listen to him on something almost every day. And whether it's old O&A episodes or his stand-up specials, and yeah, I don't know. I've gotten close today to just crying just thinking about it. I've never given a fuck about someone really dying before, and the magnitude of someone dying. I don't know, between family members and stuff like that. Obviously, that's a big deal, but to know I'll never be able to see this person live, do their comedy, and once I listen to everything that I'm able to hear of his, then it's over. Then there's no anything again. I mean, you obviously live through you listen through everything, live through the memories of what you have.
Never anything new.
Yeah, but that's it. It is what it is.
It's a sad realization.
Yeah. I mean, I still have plenty more Patrice to sift through. There's hours and hours and hours and hours of shit that I still can listen to, but I just wanted to give a little shout out to the dude that actually means a lot to me.
I've only seen his specials of stand-ups. I've never really listened to anything more than that, but just the life of a comedian, it's different than an actor. It's different than a musician, where a musician, you just hear their music, you're like, oh man, those guys are awesome, and then an actor, you're like, oh, they played those great characters, but a comedian's his true self, and if you listen back on that, it's like hearing a dead man talking to you about who he is. It's crazy.
It's way more personal.
Yeah, it's just the comedians know, and I'm not a comedian. I'm just saying, if you ever watch the interviews and stuff, they know that it's a specific life choice or profession choice, and it's a lot of hard times and a lot of just bottom of the barrel dudes that are just talking about funny fucked up shit, and
I don't know. He was way more than that. I mean, not discrediting what you're saying. No, I agree with everything you're saying.
It's like a camaraderie they have.
Yeah, I don't know. He had a type of personality that I don't want to just sit here and describe to you guys. It won't be like a joint conversation through our. Yeah,
you probably see him, J-Rod. I'll show you a picture.
To the extent of
is he black?
Yeah, big black dude.
I know, yeah.
He did all kinds of shit. He was in Arrested Development for a minute. He was in The Office for a minute. He quit everything he did because he couldn't deal with being a fake dude. He didn't want to be like Hollywood dude. A lot of the times he would just be like, fuck you. I'm just gonna do whatever I want. So yeah, since we won't waste too much time with poor dead Patrice. I just wanted to give him a little shout out, my homage to Patrice, and wanted to say thanks to the dead man for everything that he's brought me and everything that he will bring me. And, maybe we'll play a minute of Patrice at some point here if anyone cares to.
Yeah, find a heartwarming clip.
Maybe to take us out. Maybe we'll use the home improvement theme to take us out. Who knows?
I think I could fall asleep to that. I think I could probably ride to work each day, or maybe just bounce back between the original intro and that one.
Just the intro on loop.
What's the other intro?
The other intro?
Is it the same music? I can't remember.
It's probably about the same music, but it's a different different photos. But I know the music sounds something like.
It's just. There's something about it just makes me feel good. I get sad and bothered about comedians and stuff. Mitch Hedberg and George Carlin and all that. And sad when they're gone. But this song can bring me out of my darkest depths. This intro.
But aren't you sad enough about the death of Home Improvement that you would pay for them to put it back on the air had you won $550 million?
Yes, that was on the list. I would pay to have Home Improvement put back on the air.
So you get no more Home Improvement, I get no more Patrice, and life works out in the end for everyone, right?
Yeah, and people just get to hear us bitch about things that hopefully they care about, but likely don't. God, it's just, it never gets old. I don't know. I could put that shit on repeat.
Should we play it again?
No, we can't do that. How about the Boy Meets World intro? No, I can't do that. How about that? What do you think about that? The old Girl Meets World. What do you think about that, Murphy?
Girl Meets World?
Are you ready for that?
What is that?
What?
There's a new show because it's going to be like Boy Meets World.
Topanga and Corey are now parents, and they are having a new series called Girl Meets World about their daughter and her crazy antics. And Corey, from what I hear, I'm just referencing something I heard, this could be wrong, but Corey is now a Mr. Feeney-esque teacher at his school.
Well, you saw that coming.
I didn't. In fact, I was like, that's totally dumb, and then I thought about the old Feeney, and
Feeney was wise.
Much like a Wilson from the Home Improvement.
I tell you, yeah, up until today that I heard that
wise man.
the part about the teacher, I was like anti. I was like, that's totally dumb. But what do you think they'll like show like Eric like balding and like kind of washed up, like just a creepy uncle type character?
Yeah. How much do you know about it, like as far as original cast and?
Yeah, I would love to see the most of the original cast. Minkus, a nerdy kid.
I hated that kid.
I don't know.
What was wrong with Minkus? What did he do?
I didn't so much hate him whenever he was like the young Minkus, but when he came back after not being in forever and he looked the same but like taller and creepy, like.
What about Ethan Suplee?
Fucking done with it.
What do you think they're gonna do with him?
I don't know. He's thin now. They probably don't have any use for him.
Joey? No. Joey was the little guy.
The rat-haired long dude?
Timmy?
Long-haired dude?
Jimmy? I don't know.
I don't remember Ethan Suplee's name in that.
Why don't we play the Boy Meets World intro?
Boy Meets World intro?
Right now, we're just burning time. This has gotten to a point where we're just literally, people probably...
No, if anyone's still listening,
they've turned it off.
Good for them. They want to hear the Boy Meets World intro. Who wouldn't want to hear the Boy Meets World intro?
Which one?
Next time we'll...
It got gay.
That's what I mean. Next time we'll take votes.
I don't know.
It got gay.
When it's Boy Meets World. You talking about that's the gay one? Running down this road that we call life. That's what we're doing. Saying all my friends will always stand by me.
We'll see.
Oh, Apple sounds.
Listen to this guitar shred.
This one.
It's Sean. Sean was such a faggot.
This is the one I was talking about.
Eric just laughing in glee, just riding down this fake road. Corey and Topanga, get in there and buckle up.
Nice, quick intro. Gets you riding the show, gets your blood pumping. Gets you excited.
What is that, Doug right there?
Is that the Doug?
The Doug?
That's probably, I don't know, it's probably a Doug theme song. I'm going theme song central right now.
Teach me how to Dougie.
No, it's not that one. It's the show Doug from Nickelodeon.
I know.
Silly.
Is that the Doug intro?
I don't know.
I know.
I was trying to play a joke. No one looking at what we're looking at knows what we're talking about.
Why would we be looking at that?
Well, teach me how to Dougie?
Yeah,
it's
why would
fucking
you?
hilarious. It's almost as funny as Booty Call song.
I actually know what a Dougie.
Was it booty or body?
It's body talk.
Call of the Body Jungle?
Body talk.
Body talk.
Call of the Body Juggle?
Jungle?
Oh.
The body juggle.
I don't know.
We're trying to figure out Girl Meets World. Let's not get distracted here by
Yeah, we need to find the cast this.
Oh, that's right. I pretty much described.
IMDb Girl Meets World.
It wouldn't be a movie.
Yeah, they do television. All that shit. Corey and Topanga's daughter's name revealed. How's this not like a thing that I can go to though? Riley Matthews is gonna be the name. Oh, young Corey Matthews' daughter, Riley.
Mm-hmm.
Girl Meets World. Gawker reports that Ben Savage and Danielle Fishel is named Riley. Oh, exciting. None of that tells me if it's going to be the same actors or not. Why? I got excited for a minute to reveal all this news to everyone, and no one cares.
Was Ben Savage, just side note, was he the one that did It's Always Sunny, or was that Fred?
It's Fred Savage.
Fred, that's what I thought.
Okay. Spinoff from the 90s sitcom. God damn it, is it them or not? This is nonsense.
Yeah, it is Corey and Topanga, the real character of them. I don't know about everybody else.
Oh, well, that's good enough, right?
That's all I was saying. It's Corey and Topanga.
What do I know? This is the first I'm hearing of it.
I just said it's Corey and Topanga.
Those are characters in a television show. That's not actors, you fuckface.
I don't
Actual
know.
people.
Ben Savage and Topanga. I don't know. I don't know her name.
Danielle
I know that
Fishel,
Tommy
duh.
worked. I think Tommy Mites worked with her for a little while, maybe, or
Danielle Fishel?
yeah.
She banging?
He had an update. I think she looks like she has some plastic surgery or something.
Well,
but I read one of his little updates, and he said, it's nice to start your day with Topanga, blah, 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 from Boy Meets World, telling you that you look nice for the day. You know, like that you have a good thing going on. I guess he works with her?
Maybe he just watched the YouTube video of the intro and just started his day with Topanga.
No, he said that she stopped by and said that he looked nice.
Oh,
That's
Tommy
what
Mike's
Tommy
got
said.
a compliment
We
from
could call him
Topanga.
about it right now. He probably won't answer.
We could try calling Tommy to wrap it up. Tommy, hello.
Hey.
You there? Let's use our cellular devices to contact Tommy Mites. And usual rules apply. If he does not answer, we must leave a message.
That's a rule of the road.
And I don't know. We'll give Tommy a shot, and then we'll wrap it up.
Tommy Mite's a near and dear friend to us. We
Near and dear indeed.
gave a heartwarming Thanksgiving's Eve shout out to last week, and fortunately that's lost.
Fell on
Win.
deaf ears.
We love you, Tommy, and hopefully you answer. I want to hear about Topanga telling you you're sexy.
Answer the phone.
Hello?
Dude, what's up?
What's going on?
What are you doing? You pooping?
Sitting at my office, dicking around on the internet.
Ah.
That's what we're doing. I'm here with Patrick and our friend Jared. We're recording one of those. We're recording one of those things, and we're talking about your.
Talking about Girl Meets World, the new Boy Meets World spinoff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I had a quick question for you. I remember a reference to Topanga telling you that you looked nice one random day. Was that a real story?
That is a real story.
I
work
told
with
you.
her.
I told you, Murphy.
What was the situation?
I was just walking through my office, and she was sitting at the makeup table getting her makeup put on for the show that she hosts, and she looked over as I was like walking by and did like a double take, and she's like, "You look really handsome today," and I was like, "Thanks."
Damn, Topanga.
Today, as opposed to other days. How often do you see Topanga?
I mean, we're always in the office at the same time, but we don't always cross paths. Like, I probably see her at least 2 or 3 times a week, even though we're there every day together.
Maybe you could like work in like a guest appearance on Girl Meets World, you know?
Well, you know what's funny is my producer for the show that I work on is kind of helping her with some of her wedding planning because she's getting ready to get married.
To Corey, right?
Ooh.
To Corey, right? Again?
What?
She's getting married to Corey Matthews, right?
Fred Savage.
I don't know who she get married to, honestly. But anyway, so I was out drinking with my buddy the other night, and he was like, "We should totally see if Catherine can work it to where we bartend her wedding reception." I was like, "Yeah, that is a fucking genius."
Hell yeah.
So I'm going to try to talk to my producer about that next time she brings it up.
Well, I'm glad I wasn't lying about that, the whole Topanga thing, because I wanted to believe that it was true, and I wanted to remember that actually happened and it wasn't some weird dream. So thanks for fulfilling that for me. And
No, that's absolutely true. She, if you want to double check, she does a show on MSN.com called Last Night on TV, and the show that I used to edit last year.
well, I trust that I know my friend Tommy Mites is an honest man, and and I choose to believe.
You edited on the show? You were an editor for this show?
For the show that she's on now, I was an editor before she was a host on it. Actually, what's weird is the show that show last on TV. When I was the editor of it, the host, her name was Amy Paprath, and she was from Hazelwood, which
Oh,
was really weird. But then also the previous producer of that show before I came on as the editor was from O'Fallon.
Ah,
There were
weird.
3 people in the course of a year that worked on that show that were all from the St. Louis area.
Dude,
It's really weird.
That always happens. I grew up in Hazelwood and obviously live in O'Fallon, and you meet so many people in random far off places that are like right down the street from where you lived
Oh,
or
yeah.
live. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's
The producer that grew up in O'Fallon, she went to fucking Carterstown Middle School. Or not middle school, elementary school. She had the same second grade teacher as me.
That's just weird stuff. That's weird.
And the craziest part about it is she's like 10 or 12 years older than me.
there's so many variables there for just a situation where you don't know each other. That's fantastic.
It's a small
really cool.
world.
It's crazy. And you know what? It's crazy the amount of people that I meet out here that are from like the St. Louis area and shit. It's really weird.
People gotta get out of here. Get over there.
Well, hopefully we can come visit you soon, sir. And of course, if you
You
find
coming in town
way,
for the holiday for the holidays?
Yeah, I'll be in town the 22nd or 23rd through the 2nd, so I'll be there for like a week and a half or so.
Well, we gotta figure something out.
Let's go to Bindford's and watch like Kid City and Beckon and those guys and drink beers.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fucking great time to me.
Hey, one more time. What did you say that chick's name was that was on that? What was Topanga's name? Her real name?
Her real name is Danielle Official.
Okay. What did you call her? Christine? Who did you call Christina or something earlier? Or was that your friend?
I didn't hear that either, Tom.
Catherine? Something?
Oh yeah, the producer of the show I'm on, her name is Catherine.
Okay. All right. I thought you were talking about Topanga throwing out fake Catherine names.
Well, can't wait to see you, Mr. Mites. We love you dearly, and
Yeah, you guys as well.
we will be we'll be happy to see you and embrace each other with open, hugging arms, and yes.
Absolutely. Well, I'm looking forward to the podcast. I've been keeping up with them.
Oh.
We're sorry we didn't have... actually, we gave you a better shout-out last week. We drank some wild turkey and had a great Thanksgiving special, and it got lost into Thanksgiving time.
Yeah, it happens. It's all good.
Audio disappeared, man.
Yeah. But good talking. Thanks for verifying that I'm not a liar, and I think you look great today, too.
You always look great, baby.
Thanks, guys.
All right, see you soon, Mr. Mites.
Get back to work.
All right. Talk to you guys later.
See you, buddy. Oh, Tommy, he answered.
True.
Sitting at work, answering his phone. Why can't I do that? I can't even have my fucking phone on near the workplace.
Throwing out fake
Whatever. All right. We're probably about good here. Everyone's discussed what we need to discuss. We had a nice Wednesday night. When this gets posted, who knows? I'll probably shoot for tomorrow. I'll probably be done editing this by tomorrow to be posted with the music's added.
Sounds good.
And that. So what do we got to do to wrap it up? We got to thank J-Rod for joining. You didn't say much. You were kind of quiet. We stepped all over your words and such.
No, that's fine, dude.
But thanks for sitting in with us.
It was fun. Thanks for having me.
He was more respectful than most of our guests, and he gave some good stuff, some good burrito talk. I know I'll be thinking about that for weeks to come.
Plugging Sombrero.
Yeah, Sombrero, our third sponsor of the night. Yo, Sombrero, you got that taco? Sombrero, Highway K, blah, 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 blah. 636 Sombrero Town.
Google.sombrero.
Okay.
All right. I don't know. I guess that's it. Thanks for joining us once again. December 28th, Kid City, Beckon, It, Troubadour Dali, Thom Donovan, J-Rod at the door.
Come see me.
Oh, yeah. Any parting words for the peoples?
I love y'all, and me and Murphy will have some just laughable videos up for you very soon that we're gonna work on. I'm calling us out on the air because we every week I leave. We got a little bit of a buzz, ready to go home, and all that, and I'm like, oh, this is the time. I'm gonna write these things up. We're gonna do these, and then I don't do shit. So we're gonna actually have some videos up of funny little stuff and
teasing videos.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that means we got to do some videos now.
Make sure you put up those sexy videos that
nipples
that Jared provided. What was it? Body groove.
Oh yeah, we'll be linking everything to booty call.
Booty groove calling.
Yes, and I guess the what was that show called again? That we were playing the theme for.
Oh, the old Home Improvement intro.
We'll link the Home Improvement intro as well if you want to check that out. I guess
I'll play it on the way out.
Nah, well,
I can't get enough.
Now you just ruined it, man.
Oh,
I was doing it behind the scenes. No one sees what we're doing.
Oh.
I was gonna play it out,
Okay.
but
now you're just gonna have to listen to body talk.
But yeah, rest in peace, Patrice O'Neill, and fuck
man.
the rest of you.
Okay.